Right, quick little announcement before you watch today's video. I'm currently just sat here editing it. Sunday, so hopefully the day you're watching this as the video comes out, it's Open Farm Sunday, and Enfield Farm, Pete and Sadie Bullock are opening the doors to their farm, so a local farm to us, starts at 12, so you can come along, have a look around their farm, see all the machinery. I've done a little video for them that's going to be played on a projector of their cows being milked. I'm going to go up for 12 o'clock and spend a couple hours there looking around as well. Really good day out for anyone who's just wants to have a look around a farm, really. I'll try and put a little bit of a graphic on the screen, which gives you a bit more information. But yeah, Open Farm Sunday, get along, really good to have a nose round and have a look at a working farm. Enjoy the video. Right guys, the day is here, the time has come. We are off to pick up a new bit of machinery. That is not something that will happen particularly often on this farm, but it's a very exciting day. There's nothing else to do other than to go and get it. I've got about 45 minutes to an hour of driving before we find it. Let's go. So guys, are you ready to see what I have just been and driven an hour away for to pick up from a dodgy lay-by deal? Here we go. New stock box. Look at that. It is a JPM livestock float stock box, whatever you want to call it. Absolutely hooner of a thing. Finished in John Deere green. I don't know if it is John Deere green, but it's green. And yeah, look at it. Looks the part on the back of the tractor as well. It's got these little like wolf faces cut out into the side runners out. It's pretty cool. It's on some nice chunky Alliance tyres, so hopefully we won't sink anywhere. I've not actually undone the back door yet, but should we give it a go? What do you hold on to pull it down? One of these? Look at that. That is alright. That is less steep than I thought it would be. Is that a word? Less steep. Nice guide for the door there as well. Shall we go inside? Now obviously, this time last year, one of the first videos I did here was running the heifers over to what we call the park. But because we're a man down this year, because Rob is tied up with his foot, and also because we got young stock on ground further away as well, they've decided to get a stock box. What have we got here? Just a pin. Oh, we got two compartments. We got two doors. They'll latch in the bottom there if you want it to. There's a pin down there. Another one up the front. There's a little side door there as well, which you have on most boxes. And yeah, look at this. Plenty of room for activities in here. Hopefully we'll squeeze about 12 cows in this when we want to do like abattoir runs or whatever, rather than the 3 we get in the other box. Oh yeah, look at that. Lovely job. I've got to find somewhere to put it now. I'll leave it here for a minute. Ask Rich where he wants me to put it later. See that there, just holds that in place. I guess you usually don't have a GoPro in your hand when you're trying to shut the back door of the trailer. Just wind that up, keep it inside the trailer. Lovely. Yeah, they are some beauty tyres. Look at the footprint on them. Nice easy grease nipples to get at as well. Things you love to see. Here's the little side door. Poke your head in or wash out or whatever. I did see on the front actually. Has it got a liquid trap? Yes, it has, I think. Yeah, look at that. It's got a valve on it for catching all the sort of slurry stuff inside. That's easier than having to unscrew something. I wonder if there's anything in there. A little bit of water. Do that back up. See, the lights are all nicely guarded as well. A good thick piece of steel. Now this isn't brand new. I think it's been used twice. And it might be 2-year-old. Date manufactured February 23. So yes, it's 2 years old. Awesome. Unladen weight, 4 ton. It's got a handbrake on it. And just very simple hydraulic brakes and a light cable. And yeah, look at it. Lovely. So I actually drove nearly to Hatherley this morning to go and pick this up. Met a chap, I think he's called Richard, in a lay-by. It's sort of halfway between here and where it's been bought from. And yeah, done a little handover. And here we are with a new trailer. I'm gonna leave it here for a minute because I have to make space in the machinery shed. We'll find somewhere else to put it for the time being. Don't leave it outside. Right, I'm just up moving the fence for the cows. I've actually just moved it for the cows. And I think one of the reasons we're seeing a little bit of milk drop off now is we're getting a fair bit more of this sort of grass in the sward. So there's like a lot of seed in it. Very stalky, fibrous, not a lot of actually good stuff in there other than belly fill. There is a nice bit of lush green stuff here as well. Still, doesn't look a lot here, but there's a big break. Similar size to the one they had here last night. Absolutely mullered that. Residuals are still good, they're eating it down well. So no complaints. I mean, they'll be dropping off milk a little bit anyway, because some of the cows are into month 9 of milking. Getting ready to dry them off in less than a month. Also, there's no elegant way for someone who's 6'3" to get into a Land Rover Defender. Right, next job. I'll either go and take on spraying with Rich and Abby, or I've got some fittings in the parlour that need changing for the iodine because they're leaking and it's annoying me. Rattle, 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 bang. Right, hopefully my box of tricks here. 8mm T's, that's what I want. B-U-T. Get it? B-U-T. T. I'm just too funny for my own good. I also want this box, which is falling apart more and more every time I drag it out. I forgot to pick up a cable tie. Nerf or something. Right, this bad boy here. Well, you can make it out. You see it's all wet. It shouldn't be wet. And the fact that it's wet is upsetting me greatly. Now, do I want gloves? Probably. Oh, can I get away with just moving that cable tie, or is it done up too tight? Knife jobby. Right, now how easy are you going to come apart? Oh, I wasn't under pressure. Oh. Right, now that we've got that rookie error out of the way, and my face has been sanitised, you know, no idea where it's split to, but it's spraying out the side of this fitting somewhere. Oh, this cold is doing my head in. Right, after getting sprayed in the face, there is the old one. Here's the new one. That bit went very, very easy. As easy as that. I actually need to turn the parlour on to test it, annoyingly. Right, great success. The parlour is running, and that is not leaking. You literally couldn't do any better, Josh. Just put a cable tie around that to hold the fitting up square. That's what breaks them, is when they flex and bend, or if you pull them too much one way or the other. Cut off the tail. Beauty. Right, next job. That is a bad angle, isn't it? Right, the next fun job I have planned is to do with these pipes here. So you can see this particular unit, the yellow milk pipe is longer than the black pulsation pipe. Basically, I've had a few where the ends have started to decay and split, and what happens is they fall off a lot, which annoys me greatly. So I cut them back and put them on again, but you end up with short pipe, and it means that the unit can't stretch as far. So I've just turned the parlour off, so hopefully that air will disappear. So basically, this is how it should be. Two hoses the same length. But there's a couple Like that one's borderline. It's a very obvious one down here somewhere. There you go, look. Look at the difference there. So we're going to take those off and put new ones on. Which will break Rob's heart, but he's not here. You see this one's split anyway. Got a split in him there. So he keeps falling off, which is very annoying whilst you're milking if you have to start fiddling with these. See, that one's been cut before to be made right. New pipes. I reckon someone's been in there for a new pulse pipe at some point because they should be the same length. So let's start fresh there. I'll leave that in the box, be a spare pulse pipe. Right, now the way to do this properly is to measure twice, cut once. Basically, you just want to do it the same length as the yellow pipe that's on the unit as well. You're not running out of this stuff. There is my mark. New length of hose, look. Right, so that will go on this end here, which I can probably do. Generally speaking, you need hot water to get these fittings on because they are quite tight. Also, you've got to split down the middle with a knife, and they should just peel open. They got little breaks in them every so often. This end's not so bad, you can get them on. The claw end, cluster, nightmare. Right, that end's on. I'll get some hot water for the other end in a minute. Anyway, I've got a couple more to do. Right, I got some very hot water. Time to tackle the cluster end of the pipes. Oh, you're all fogged up. Now the reason I soften these ends is because it's nearly impossible to get your fingers in where you want to go. So I'm going to make it a lot easier for yourself. But again, just split the end with the knife. Just a little bit. Peel it apart. Dunk it in here for about 10 seconds. And then it should absolutely fly. Beauty. Just another 3 to do. All the others were right, although I do need to check some of the connections back there because some of them have been falling off. Yeah, there's an old one that's split, knackered, been cut. They just go dry and brittle after a while. Right, I've just been and printed out a list of Yoni's cows because next week we are milk recording and we're doing our Yoni's test during said recording. So I wanted to print out the list so I have it here ready, because what we'll do is pick out any cows that have had a failure or inconclusive in the past, put them in a separate group and milk them last so there's no like cross-contamination of the samples. So I've just been and done that. I'm going to move this trailer out of the silage pit. Put it under cover. Don't want to leave it out in the weather now that we brought it home. The boss man's been down to have a look at it. He's got his cast taken off as well, so he looks mobile again. So why he's not back at work, I don't really know. Do we think it's going to fit underneath there? We'll have to back it up and have a little look, see. If not, we'll make room out there for somewhere. In fact, I'm just going to put it in that shed because between now and when we're going to use it on Monday, we're not going to be wanting anything out of that shed, so that's an even better plan. Rob made a good point about the trailer, which I hadn't noticed, I must admit. We come around and looked at it. The 3 compartments on it aren't all equal. They get slightly bigger as they go back. So we might take one of the doors out and just have it as a 2 compartment trailer. I think it'll be easier to load cattle rather than trying to shut 2 doors. Also, I don't think you'll get, well, you'll have to look on the inside when we start loading cattle, but the front compartment, I reckon we'll struggle to get more than 2 cows in. Whereas if we take one of the doors out, I think we'll maximise the space, we'll get another cow in there, I reckon. But they're only on like a little pin, so easy enough to take it out. Right, let's try and reverse it into the shed without reversing it into the shed. Oh, or the silage pit. Centre of it follows really nice. It tows really, really nice on the tractor. It's got an uprated axle configuration, so the wheels and tyres are on it. Rob said was like an optional extra, it doesn't come as standard. Not that we've ordered that, because we've obviously bought it shop soiled, I believe they're calling it. It's been used a couple times. But the axles are slightly further forward, so he does like ever so slightly cut a corner, but as long as you know that, that's fine. It'll get everywhere that we need it to go anyway, that's for sure. We're in the shed. That'll do.